Time for the 2025 Burrgles Award Show. Once again, we are here. It is the Burrgles, baby. It's the best time of the year. If you are a Burr viewer, it is time for the Burrgles. We have 14 different categories for the Burrgles this year. A few new categories, a few old categories, but it's another year of great content being had. And well, we have Twitch chat. We have Twitch chat right here, as we can see. We have Twitch chat. We have the host, obviously the streamer. And yes, it is time for the Burrgles. So without further ado, how about we go through and see the first category of the Burrgles this year. The first category is the cozy game of the year. So, of course, without further ado, let's look at the first category.
I'm communicating. There I am.
Right there.
I'm voyaging.
Lego Voyagers!
Whoa!
Regardless of distance, friends forever.
Because I'm from Florida and you're from Canada. That's our friendship.
Oh my god! No, thank god I stayed. You're flying back to America. That's how GC's getting home.
You're a rocket ship.
He's getting
A very weirdly designed rocket ship.
poorly designed.
Now I'm curious if this actually is not a rare achievement, because this definitely seems much more tiring than everything else. Everything else is pretty free in this game in terms of achievements.
Is this a rare one?
That's how it's done.
It is a rare one. 5.48%. That was a rare achievement. I'm just glad you're okay. I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Wait, something's happening. Was that the famous Hawk Peak updraft? It looks like it. You should catch a ride on it now before it fizzles out. I wanna, but I'm kinda nervous. Claire, you can do it. I'll come visit you soon, okay? Also, don't forget to say hi to Aunt May for me. She's probably waiting for you back at the cottage. Bye, love you. Love you too, Mom. Achievement unlocked. Hawk to a peak. Make it to the top of the mountain. Oh, that was it? Oh, Jesus Christ, that was easy.
What a cozy year that we had this year. It wasn't the coziest of years. As you could tell, there was only 4 nominees on the cozy game of the year. They were some good games, though. We had Lego Voyagers with the legend GC Forever, who came all the way from Florida to Canada. He loved it so much, he almost didn't leave. We had Snoopy and the Great Mystery Club. That's a classic Peanuts. We had the Short Hike. It was, that was a very good cozy game, short 2 hours. And then we also had the Untitled Goose Game. But like every award in this show, it's community voted. So we can see what the community voted for as the best cozy game. The winner for the best cozy game is, with 39.4% of the votes, 39.4% of the votes, you better get those gritties out because it's the Untitled Goose Game. Congratulations, Untitled Goose Game. They won the best cozy game of the year in the Burrgles. That's always exciting, you know. Now, what allows people to be cozy is money. Money makes you cozy. And if there's anything that me, the streamer and content creator, likes, it's money. And of course, throughout the year, I took multiple sponsorships. I took tons of sponsors, and I'm always taking more because it pays my bills. So what do you guys think would be the best sponsor of the year? We had Godbreakers, which I did a consultation for. I consulted for the first time ever. As in, I wrote up a 20-page report on what they need to fix about the game and what I didn't like as a roguelite enjoyer. And, well, yeah. And then I also got sponsored to, tweet about the game, and then I got sponsored to play the game. They did a lot of sponsoring with me. We have Tiki Solitaire Tri-Peaks, one of the many Stream Elements games. We had Match Masters, another Stream Elements game. We had Star Trek Fleet Command. I'm literally about to get paid by Star Trek Fleet Command. About 1,100 Canadian dollars going into my bank account. Thank you guys for playing that. And then we had Vivid World, which sponsored an entire YouTube video. All of these sponsors paid me money, and I like money. But which sponsor did you guys like the most? Out of all of these on this list, there's only really 2 options. 3 of these games are mobile slop. 2 of these games are actually games. So the best sponsor, according to you guys, the Twitch chat. Oh, we had a tie. This has only happened once in the Burrgles. This is the second time in Burrgles history there was a tie for the sponsorship. There was a 2-way tie at 26.8%. 26.8% with Godbreakers and Match Masters. Congratulations, Godbreakers and Match Masters, for winning the best sponsor of the year. We have another sponsored stream coming up on Sunday, December 28th. It is Friday, December 26th. We have a sponsored stream coming up this Sunday on the stream, which is also a mid-roll ad on the next YouTube video. But that's Sunday's problem. There's more sponsors always coming. Now. You see, as a content creator, there's things that you love to do that other people do not care about, you could say. And this next category is dedicated to the things that I love to do, but in turn, the reception is never the best in terms on YouTube, and it's the best achievement hunt. Throughout this year, I caved into my achievement hunting ways and did a handful of achievement hunts throughout the year. And we get to see which games I achievement hunted, because they're basically the only ones I achievement hunted in this category. So here are your nominees for the best achievement hunt of 2025. Gamers, that is Star Wars Outlaws. 53 out of 53 achievements. We are done, gamers. We are done with Star Wars Outlaws. Now we'll see if the achievement pops up. Complete the museum. Achievement unlocked. It took me 40 hours, 13 minutes, and 59 seconds to get every single achievement in RoboQuest. There's not an upgrade to grow food faster, sadly, no. There it is, baby! That's what we're talking about, DD! Dopamine ding! Oh! Boom. Oh. Bye, Drobert. YouTube Let's Play, 19 hours, 41 minutes, 22 seconds. We got all the achievements in Dome Keeper. Ooh! Yeah, Pacifist, 0 gamer score. 0 gamer score. Yeah, I already had all the gamer score, but we got it. That honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That's Cuphead all achievements, baby. Look at that. Look at that. 42 out of 42. Took over just over 25 hours to do it. Oh, man, this game was awesome. Let's fight! Oh my God! Yeah, there. Now, obviously, 4 of those were actual full-on achievement hunts in the game, and then one of them was just a one life mode. But to be fair, in Ori and the Blind Forest's defense, we did get every single achievement in the game. We can talk about all those games. Cuphead became one of my favorite games of all time after playing through it for the first time this year. That game was absolutely stellar. The music, the graphics. I'm pilled on the Cuphead. Star Wars Outlaws is a game of all time. That's the most I can say, really. People seem to like to shit on Star Wars Outlaws, but I thought Star Wars Outlaws was pretty good. I enjoyed my time. It took about 50 hours to 100%. We have RoboQuest, the champion of every single roguelike challenge that we do, because RoboQuest seems to just always appear. And then we had Dome Keeper, which was just done in the past week or so. It just made the cusp, just made the cutoff for the best achievement hunt. There's also a new YouTube video out on the Dome Keeper achievement hunt, ! New vid on the Twitch chat if you are watching this live on Twitch. Go watch that new video after the Burrgles. Leave a comment, leave a like. Please. Please. Please, I work so hard on these YouTube videos and a lot of them flop on achievement hunts, please. Anyways, what did you guys think was the best achievement hunt, though? Because I like to achievement hunt, and I know it's not the most popular thing, but which one did you guys like the most? Okay. At 29.6% of the votes, the best achievement hunt goes to Cuphead. Congratulations, Cuphead, you were the best achievement hunt of the year, according to Twitch, which I can kind of agree with. That was a really good goddamn game. I just actually bought Cuphead on Steam. I just bought it on Steam because my brother sent me a $50 Steam gift card for Christmas. I bought Cat a game, and then I bought Cuphead because it was on sale, and I'm like, I might as well. I could get all the achievements again. But do you know what the funny thing is about those achievement hunts? They all get turned into YouTube videos. All of those things that we just showed, all of those achievement hunts got turned into videos. Outlaws, RoboQuest, Dome Keeper, Cuphead, One Life Mode. They all didn't really do that well, but these YouTube videos all did freaking stellar on the YouTube channel. So now I had to ask you guys, out of these videos, because clearly these are the ones you watched because the other ones didn't have any views, what was your favorite of these videos? Also, can I say, I swear to God, nobody was using these thumbnails before I started doing it. I feel like I started a trend, but I can't, there's no way I started that. There's no way I was the first one to do a thumbnail like that. Like this, please. But if we don't know, you guys can thank YouTube for this show happening and still me being a full-time creator. If you didn't know, I do not make a lot of money on Twitch. I don't. I make, if I'm lucky, I make like 12 to 1500 US dollars a month on Twitch, which is like 2,000 Canadian. My rent's 1,100. I have other bills. I like to have a life. But YouTube this year has really skyrocketed and has allowed me to become more nonchalant with content creation. We have the Burr 24/7 channel helping as well. But before the 24/7 channel, YouTube was the main thing that kind of saved us. It was not looking good in general, but I hope you guys know that I put a lot of effort into YouTube, and it might become a bigger focus on the stream, which is why I'm unsure if this award show is going to happen next year. This could be the last Burrgles. We don't know. But what did you guys think was the best YouTube video that I made? There's 5 of them on there. There's how fast can I beat 15 hard roguelites? That was very, very good. That was a good video. Almost 2 hours long. How many roguelites can I beat in 24 hours? That was a 24-hour stream. That was probably the fan favorite. That's what I'm expecting to be in this card. How many Metroidvanias can I beat in a month? That was Metroidvania. That was a fun month of Metroidvania gaming. We beat, I think, about 17? We didn't beat the last one, but it was close. Thank you, Throat. There was the best indie games from every genre. That was actually not filmed at all on Twitch. That was a pure YouTube video. And then we have how many roguelites can I win in a row, which was the most recent one. And the Twitch chat for the most popular YouTube video at 39.4%, kind of a runaway, was how many roguelites can I beat in 24 hours? It was a 24-hour stream. I expected that one to win. You guys like the 24-hour streams. I don't because they're fucking exhausting, but you guys like them. You guys like them, and that's what matters. Now, one of those videos was how many Metroidvanias could I beat in a month? And thanks to that video, we have this next category. Because in that month of Metroidvanias, we played a handful of old Metroidvanias. I didn't really do a good job at playing new games this year. Sorry. I've been kind of busy with YouTube. But thanks to that, we can now see the nominees for the best older Metroidvania game that we've played this year. So here are your nominees for the best older Metroidvania of 2025.
Best with the best, die like the rest. A shit ton of damage to me. This is it, Cat. You have no choice but to surrender. Your vessel has been damaged enough. Alert. Disturbance detected. Computer, don't interrupt me. The situation is under control. Enter passcode to release hydroglobular tubes. Enough! Your assistance is not required here. Incorrect. Please enter passcode. Meow. Correct. Releasing hydroglobular tubes. Oh, that was easy. I don't know if I'm getting any more abilities, so I'm going to go in here to see if I can get my last thing. Oh, it's a freebie. Polychira, grow a third prehensile tentacle. Containment units 9 out of 9. Got them all. Oh, game saved, okay. Scripted. Hey, Eco, sorry to see you got gobbled up out there, but don't worry, Snoop and I are on our way to get you out of there. Just hold tight and wait. I got stuck behind his damn fingers, man. Say I'm gonna die soon.
Whence you came, trouble the soul of my mother no more.
Well, wasn't it a great year for Metroidvanias being played? If you're wondering why some of those clips are so goddamn long, it's because I had 0 Twitch chat clips on any of these goddamn games. You guys are lucky I save every goddamn VOD. If I didn't save every VOD, this show wouldn't happen. Because there's no clips. There's no clips of anything. But that doesn't matter. We played a lot of Metroidvanias. An awards show. It happens. This is the 5th, for people that are just coming in, this is the 5th nominee. We've had Best YouTube Video of the Year, Best Cozy Game, Best Sponsor, and Best Achievement Hunt. This is the Best Older Metroidvania of the Year. A lot of those were played during the month of May with Metroidvania. We had Yars Rising in the month of May. We had Castlevania Symphony of the Night in the month of May. We had Carry On, which was in March, but it's still a Metroidvania. We had Islets, which was made by Kyle Thompson, who's also made a couple other Metroidvanias with Crypt Custodian and Sheepo. And then we also had the other game. The winner is... I forgot it. Holy moly, that's a runaway. With 60.6% of the votes. 60.6% of the votes. You guys liked this one. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Congratulations to Castlevania. Absolutely running away with the older Metroidvania of the year, which I can kind of get behind because that was definitely one of the best Metroidvania games that we played. It was actually number 1. At the end of Metroidvania, we did a ranking of all the games. And my personal ranking, I don't have a say in these votes, but my personal ranking had Castlevania at number 1. So that's a good choice. Good choice by Twitch chat. But now you're probably wondering, okay, we played Metroidvanias, but will we ever see any of those games again? You're talking so highly on Castlevania. Well, the next category is the repeat of the year. If you don't know what this means, that just means what game do you want to see come back on the stream? A lot of these games have good reason. Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. We've played through it 2 times on this stream. Why not a 3rd time? We have Darkest Dungeon. I don't need to say anything about Darkest Dungeon. That shit is always here. Everybody loves Darkest Dungeon. Hades 2 to go see the true ending of the game. We did play a good amount of Hades 2, but we did not get the true ending. So we will have to revisit it eventually. People love Hades 2. We have Paper Mario, which did have a yearly playthrough for 4 years in a row, but we did not do a yearly playthrough this year or the previous year. But maybe it'll come back. And then we have Cuphead, which... we played for the first time this year. I absolutely loved it. So I thought I'd put it back up here. I'd play it again. But what do you guys want to see out of all of these? No Overwatch 2 because we're not drug addicts and we're not stupid. I have a feeling that I know what you guys are voting for in this based off how Twitch chat reacts every time I play the game. At 38% of the votes, the repeat of the year, 38%, so 62% of you did not want to see this again. Maybe you did, but there's another one that you want to see more. With 38% of the votes on repeat of the year, we have Darkest Dungeon, which I'm pretty sure took this last year, but congratulations to Darkest Dungeon on being the repeat game of the year, 2 years in a row, most likely. Most likely, we'd have to go back and check last year's VOD. It's on the YouTube Let's Play channel, ! VODs. Go watch it if you want. If you want to go watch last year's award show, I guess. I don't know. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Now, those games that we all just mentioned are single-player games that I play by myself. But there's also a time in this stream where I actually do play with other people. Sometimes Twitch chat, not really, but sometimes other streamers. And this year was jam-packed with a lot of incredible multiplayer games. So of course we have to have a category on what is the best multiplayer game of the year in the Burr stream. So let's see what you guys voted for. But first, let's see the nominees. Again.
Where's Burr?
Burr, you good?
I'm alive.
Maybe we should help him.
I believe in him.
Watch out, there's 4 bombs up here, Burr.
Yeah.
Oh.
The time.
Okay, never mind. I get it. This is easy.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm on offense.
Okay, you stay there. Oh my god, why is this so much more difficult
This
all of a
is
sudden?
not
Oh my god, I can't.
Good shit, go team!
Shit!
No, no! Burr, get on the platform!
Just try and stop me.
Okay. No! Wait,
Go! Get up!
that doesn't
What the
count?
hell?
No! This
No! Wait,
is easiest
Wait,
win of
did
our
we not
life.
win? What happened?
Okay, we probably should go try to help them. If it's just you who makes it back to the ship, then don't worry about it. Roan. Okay, I'll get the last head.
Oh!
No way.
Hey,
There's no way.
I didn't see it,
Burr
man.
walk off the edge with somebody's head? No! No!
I didn't see the edge there. I'm not gonna lie. Later, losers. Oh,
That was a big toadette. Fuck you, Toad.
no! I wanted to hold that. I'm used to. It's my fault. Okay. Yeah. I get it. I'm in last.
Oh my god. Wait, we're up 2-1 right now?
That was a lot of good multiplayer fun. I honestly feel like Repo kinda got the short end of the stick in a lot of multiplayer categories, like, you know, the Game Awards. I feel like Repo kind of took over for a few months and then everybody just kind of like forgot about it. Maybe it had the syndrome of, you know, too early and like recency bias for other games, but those all multiplayer games were fantastic. Repo, we played a lot with our good friends GC Forever and Federal Ghost. We had a whole lot of groups of Repo. We played that for almost 30 hours. We played one game of Lego Party. It was legendary. There will be more in the future. Do not worry. We played a good amount of Peak. We had a few groups for Peak. It was good fun as well. We had Rematch, which was absolutely stellar. I absolutely loved Rematch personally. And then we also had Mario Kart World, which was on the Switch too, which we played for about 6 hours or so. It is good fun. Rematch, Mario Kart, all of these games, they're all fantastic, really. They're all fantastic. But what one did you guys like to see the most? Because maybe it'll come back. Probably not, but maybe it will. Rematch, we already got all the achievements, so that's not coming back. But for multiplayer game of the year, you gamers. Interesting. Interesting. This one was personally not my favorite. Out of all of them, I would say this was probably my least favorite, honestly. Honestly, probably my least favorite of the entire group. But with 47.9%, all of the games were great, by the way. This one was just my least favorite. At 47.9%, it's Peak. Congratulations to Peak on winning multiplayer game of the year in the Burrgles. You probably don't give a shit, but you won. 47.9. I liked Peak. Peak was still really fun, but I enjoyed all the other ones just a little bit more. I don't hate Peak. I just don't think it's Peak. It's just a little off from Peak. But do you know what is Peak? The Patreon game of the year. If you don't know, something we did start this year is Patreon exclusive Let's Play videos. Now, some of these only get watched by a few people, because there's not a crazy amount of Patreon subs, but the Patreon game of the year. Now, I had this category set up to where if you are not a Patreon sub, I would want you to vote on which game you would want to watch the most. I have an idea of what's going to win this, obviously, but we have played a lot of games on Patreon, and these are 5 of the games right here. These are 5 of them. But you can this Patreon. So, with the Patreon game of the year, the winner is, hold the applause. Whoa. I thought this was going to be a lot higher. The Patreon game of the year at 29.6%. 29.6% of the votes. Only 29.6. I was expecting like 75. It is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Congratulations to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet winning Patreon Game of the Year. I expected it to win, but I didn't expect it to win that closely, which means it was very, very close. I also want to know how many votes Mafia got, because I don't think anybody watched Mafia besides Joel. But speaking of Patreon, did you guys know, I went the wrong way, did you guys know you can sub to Patreon? You can get a free sub on Patreon on the 24/7 channel if you have 25,000 channel points. We have a 24/7 channel. It can get you a free Patreon sub. With Patreon, you can get exclusive Let's Play videos. You can get early looks at upcoming YouTube projects or thumbnails. You get the name at the end of every single YouTube video on my main channel, and you also get exclusive access to the Patreon-only Discord channel. There's tons of games that have been played. That's the big thing, is the Patreon exclusive Let's Plays. We've played games Donkey Kong Bonanza, Ratchet and Clank, Pokemon Legend Zod just finished up, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was played, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, Little Kitty Big City, South of Midnight, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as we just know, Mafia the Old Country, and right now, the game that's currently being played on Patreon, we just did the first episode on Tuesday, is the game Dispatch. Yes, you know that game, Dispatch. Everybody's talking about that game, but that's being on the Patreon exclusive. So, for $2, $5, or $12 a month, you can get a Patreon sub and get all of these benefits. !Patreon in the Twitch chat if you want to become a Patreon sub. You can also get a free Patreon sub thanks to a great community member named Joel if you have 25,000 channel points on the Let's Play channel. It's essentially a Let's Play channel on the 24/7 stream. Go get Patreon, because I get 90% of that revenue compared to 60 or 70% of a Twitch sub. So yeah, if you want to support the channel a little bit more, you can subscribe on Patreon. But now, back to the awards show. You know what game genre has kind of dominated recently, and I am known to play them a lot, and my YouTube channels are quite popular with this genre. We know what the genre is. It's roguelites. Roguelites have changed the direction of my content creation career. It all started one day in 2021. It was Darkest Dungeon and Hades. Those were the first couple that I played. And then ever since then, I've just got addicted to roguelites. And every single year, I'm playing new ones and trying to make good YouTube videos on them. Some of them are good, some of them aren't. But this year has had a lot of incredible roguelites made and released. So of course, we're going to have a top roguelites of the year category. This is new roguelites that was released in 2025 out of early access or just into 1.0 in general. So let's see your nominees for the best roguelites of 2025. Bounce off of. The boss spawn and enemies was good for this build. Any hit now should be the one that kills it. Any hit now. Jesus Christ, character completion bonus. My God, that was awful. Ugh. Jesus Christ, we lost so many men that day. Oh, that's a win! Whoa! Are you serious? My previous record was 315 and the winning record was 316? Is it fun to see high number go up? Oh, most definitely, but... We've reached our peak. Once you see E, that's it for me. That's what they say. We so have this in the bag, though. Maybe.
Ah! Just use the ultimate. Hopefully Rivals appreciates this. Okay, bitch, you got me once. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, wow, well. Well, that's the roguelites of the year. If you didn't know, we had a top 10 roguelites of the year video on YouTube for my personal favorites for roguelites this year. And did you know that King is Watching run? That was the best run I had. I didn't win another one after that. But those were the roguelites. We had Ball Pit, you know, sometimes you got to play with balls. We had the King is Watching, incredible strategy game that I stink at because I stink at strategy games. We had Absalom, one of the greatest beat-em-up games I have ever played. One of my favorite games of the year in general. We had Hades 2, literally legendary game. And then, of course, we had... What was the other one? I'm blanking on it. Oh, shit. Probably didn't win. We had Clover Pit. How could I forget Clover Pit? It was a good year for pits, if you ask me. We had Ball Pit, we had Clover Pit, we had Arm Pit. But we also have the best roguelite of the year, according to the Twitch chat community. Also, make sure you go watch the top 10 roguelites video of the year. Go watch my YouTube channel. It's well done, I think. But the best roguelite of the year, according to you guys, not really too surprised. I expected it to be a little bit closer, but at 49.3%, almost half of the votes goes to Hades 2. Congratulations, Hades 2 from Super Giant Games. Come on the Interview in Indies podcast. We're trying to bring it back. You can be the first guest on the Interview in Indies podcast, Season 2. You just won Best Roguelite of the Year in the 2025 Burrgles. Clip it and then tweet them, please and thank you. Somebody, please. Sorry. Okay, we played roguelites, but this year, last year on the Burrgles, we had an issue last year on the Burrgles. We had a problem. And the problem was I only played 4 double and triple A games, so the category for best double and triple A game was kind of a joke because it had 4 games of Helldivers 2, Mario Party Jamboree, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and Indiana Jones, The Pretty Okay Circle. Now, I don't like to double dip with categories, and in 2024, I had to double dip because I didn't play enough double and triple A games. But do not worry, don't fret your bone right now, don't you worry, put that rope down, get off that stool. We played enough games for this category this year. So let's see the nominees for the best double or triple A game we played in 2025.
That's one less thing to worry about.
Ooh!
Now take out that catapult if you'd be so kind.
You guys are saying I don't have aim. Don't mind that shot. I didn't heal him at all. He's got 1 HP. Okay. Okay, great. Oh, 7 years? I can see that. Die then restart. No, he has Berserk Slash on. Deals more damage the less health Verso has. He has 1 health. It's all part of the plan. Oh no, Verso died? You have 52,000 points. I have 58,000.
Yeah, I got a really good multiplier on one of them. Because I know how to do that. That was my secret.
Is it the B button?
No, it's doing different types of tricks in the same
Shit.
series.
Devil, thanks for gifting 5 in the chat to the community of gamers. To Azequator, B62, Mary, Chase'em, and Sonic Cheros fan. Oh, I'm trying to get 100,000, and I didn't.
I was figuring it out near the end, but
Oh, Sonic Heroes fan. I'm sorry, it just doesn't fit. All right, I'll kill him. I'll hide. Probably not pirate. Oh shit. They collide. Definitely want to use a life sigil. I'm not that good, but I'm having fun. Jesus. What a year, huh? What a year it has been. Now, a couple of those games in these last categories, Borderlands 4, Clover Pit, Ball Pit, they are actually have short little videos on the Burr Plus channel, which is hopefully going to be back in action in the start of the new year of a lot of little quick little reviews. If you want to watch the Burr Plus channel, !plus. But that was a good year. All of those games we just showed, I genuinely had an incredible time playing all of them. Borderlands 4 brought back that Borderlands feeling from the first game that I crave, because it's the only one I've actually fully played in the series, besides the fourth one now. But it was absolutely fantastic. 45 hours of joy. I want to go back and get all the achievements. Split Fiction is one of the best co-op games I've ever played, and we had the pleasure of playing it with GC Forever, who has been seen quite a bit in these Burr Awards. That's what happens. You just play games with me, you get into this. And we had Expedition 33, which we are all well aware swept the Game Awards, pulled out the broom, and whoop, 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 swept it away. They could sweep the Burr Awards, too. They're only in one category, though, because we don't double dip. We also had Doom the Dark Ages. We played that in the middle of the Metroidvania month. We took a Metroidvania break to play Doom the Dark Ages. It was absolutely stellar. It's hard to remember every single game. But then we also had Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I have my nitpicks with Assassin's Creed Shadows. We played it for about 40 hours as well. I really did not like the way it ended, and they keep adding achievements, which is kind of annoying, but not the biggest deal. I'm really salty about how the game ended, but overall, it was still an incredible time, and I hope you guys all enjoyed watching all of those games. But what did you guys think was the best game, the best double or triple A game of the year? I know some people would say, yeah, Expedition 33 is indie. It's a double A to me, I'm sorry. There was no other category for me to put Expedition 33 in, so I had to put it in this one. Because I did not play enough new indie games this year. I'm a bitch, I know, but the winner... Jesus Christ, with 59.2%. 59.2%. This is not the biggest runaway. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is the biggest runaway. This is the second biggest runaway of the night with 59.2%. And it's Expedition 33. Congratulations, Expedition 33. You have won the double or triple A game of the year. Now, gamers, we've been here for 44 minutes and 45 seconds. About 45 minutes total, if you can do math. Which means we're coming down to the wire. We are coming down to the wire. We have 4 categories left.
And most of them are Twitch chat oriented to an extent. We have 4 categories left. I know you guys are thinking, we just started. How could it almost be over? Well, award shows don't last that long unless they're the Game Awards. I don't have people paying $1 million to show a 30-second trailer on here. So we just have me yapping for an hour. But the next one, this is a Twitch chat favorite. We have the best new emote. We've added a few new emotes this year onto this stream because I like to give you guys little shitty things that you can post. You can see them all right here. We have the little guy. That's a 24/7 channel exclusive Sleepy Little Guy. We have Sleepy Pop. We have Sleepy No, everyone loves No. We have Gritty, which was technically made in 2024, but we did not have this category last year, so it is in this category this year. And then we have Classic. Oh, Classic. They're all great emotes. Sleepy Gritty is the raid message when we raid out to people. We say, hey, Sleepy Gritty. It's easy. It's classic. But all of these emotes are top tier. 4 of them are made by Sheep. These 4 are made by Sheep, and then this one is made by the legendary Sleepy Shy, MVP of my life. But the best new emote, what did you guys think was the best new emote of this year? With 31% of the votes, 31%, this was pretty close. The best new emote, according to you guys, is Sleepy Gritty. Congratulations, Gritty, on winning the best new emote of the year. Goodbye, emotes. Isn't that just exciting? Now, did you know those emotes, well, some of them, they're on merchandise. Oh, wrong way again. Tantrum Collectibles is the official partner of Burr merchandise. And thanks to Boxing Day, you can get all of the holiday merchandise until January 2nd. Until January 2nd. You can get all the holiday merchandise with Tantrum Collectibles, exclamation mark merch. Make sure you get that merch from Tantrum Collectibles. It is high quality. It is nice. This suit is not from Tantrum Collectibles. It's actually not a suit. It's a sports jacket. I got this at not Tantrum because they don't have this. But thank you guys for supporting as always, and I hope you get some merch with Tantrum Collectibles. The holiday merch is available until January 2nd. And then there's all the other merch that you can buy year-round. So check out the merch. Big thanks to Tantrum. They didn't pay for this part. I just put this in for filler. But now here's the category you've all been waiting for. You've all been waiting for this category. It's the one that's been talked about the most in the past 2 weeks. It's the one I put on for a joke because people tell me, Burr, when's the chatter tier list? When's the chatter tier list? Hey, Burr, when's the chatter tier list? Hey, I'm F tier, Burr. Hey, I'm F tier. But this is the category that's been most talked about, and it is the best Twitch chatter. I put this on here because I thought it would be fun, and you guys voted for the best Twitch chatter. You had to write down. I didn't give you a list. You had to just write them. But the best Twitch chatter, let me see. Okay, so there was a 3-way tie for 3rd place at best Twitch chatter. 3-way tie for 3rd place. The 3-way tie for 3rd place has Game Nerd, Emmy, and me. Why me? Game Nerd, Emmy, and Burr are tied for 3rd place as the best Twitch chatter. And then there's 2 people tied for 2nd place as well. 2 people are tied for 2nd place. 2 people tied for 2nd place. In 2nd place, it's Joel and Falcus tied for 2nd place. Game Nerd, Emmy, and me tied for 3rd. Joel and Falcus tied for 2nd. And then with an abysmal 23 votes, there was only 71 votes total. And a lot of people skipped this category because I didn't make it mandatory. But with 23 votes in 1st place, the best Twitch chatter, according to you guys, they've been here for about 7 years, watching me since day one. Their life has changed a lot in those 7 years. They've moved multiple times. They've become a mother. They've gotten married. And I've actually met them one time. It is Throne of the World in 1st place as the best Twitch chatter in the Burr stream with 23 of the votes. 23. That is insane. Joel and Falcus got 4 each. 4 each. Me, Game Nerd, and Emmy got 3. Throat got 23. So Throat of the World was the #1 Twitch chatter according to you guys. I don't have any thing for that. That was just me reading it. But god damn. I can't, but why the hell did you guys vote for me? I don't talk. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Who saw that coming? Where's the throne montage? Oh, man. I'm always yapping. Now, you guys voted for the best Twitch chatter, but there is still something dedicated to you guys. For this next category, we have the best clip of the year. Also, ads start in 30 seconds. I can snooze them. Nah, screw it. We have the best clip of the year. As a joke, I was going to make the best clip of the year 5 clips of me saying, hey, you guys never clip anything. You guys never clip anything. I almost made that as a joke. Just 5 clips of me saying you never clip anything. But I actually found some pretty good clips, and I couldn't find 5 of those, so I just had to settle with an actual category. But, you know, there's some pretty good clips. I feel like this might be a runaway, but you never know. People might have different humor. So here is the best clips of 2025, apparently. There's probably a lot more better clips that just didn't get clipped. But, yeah, enjoy, Throat. This chat loves you. And you are well aware of that. But here's your nominees for the best clips of the year. Dude. I hope nobody was watching that. Oh, now it's like, you can't play. I'm sorry. You have to re-download the whole game. Oh, all your switches need to be updated. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't even do anything. Can we all play the horn? Oh, Jesus.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Well, that's unfortunate. Miyamoto's not 88. That dude's only like 73. Siri, how old is Shigeru Miyamoto?
Shakira is 48 years old.
No, not Shakira. Shakira's 48, apparently. You never have any subs during your streams? Well, no offense. I have more viewers. It's unusual for me. It's not unusual for 99% of Twitch, but it's unusual for me, the top 1% of people. Please, 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 get off that pedestal. Holy shit, this dude's got a huge cock! Those were the best clips of the year. We saw 2 clips by A1, my goat. We have Jess Phalia clipping one, Kayvon clipping one, and then another person clipping one. I can't remember. I didn't read them all. Joel clipped one, my goat. But those are the clips of the year. Those are always fun. This is always fun. The clip of the year, it's a fun category. This is always one of my favorite categories, except when there's not any clips and I have to dig for 2 hours looking for clips. The clip of the year. With only 33.8% of the votes, split between 5 clips, that's pretty close.
33.8% of the votes. The clip of the year goes to a huge what? Which is the big cock that we just saw on Satan when we played Dante's Inferno. Do you remember that? You just watched it. Do you remember? Do you remember? Congratulations to a huge cock on winning the clip of the year. A big, veiny, somehow flaccid in the cutscene and still that big. I don't know how, gentlemen, I don't know how we can compete when there's meat like that out in the world, but congratulations to a huge cock on winning clip of the year. Speak for yourself. I mean, look at me. Look at you. Obviously. Now, gamers, we have one more category. One more category. I'm snoozing the ads. I'm snoozing the ads. We have one more category in this showcase. What do best chatters win? Yes. We have one more category. Every year, I always think, am I doing this show again? This is the 4th year. And every year, this is the category we always like to end on. It's the event of the year. Now, there's not a crazy amount of events that happen in this stream. There's some old sub goals that we did this year, and really that's like maybe the main thing. But what is the best event that has happened in the Burr stream in 2025? There's a lot of good ones, and well, I'll just stop yapping so you can see the nominees for the best event of the year. This is the final category, so yeah, thank you all for an incredible year of the Burr stream 2025. I'll say that again, but here are your nominees for the event of the year. I was just thinking about the last 5 years. It did take me 5 years to get here. Pusher. That's called an intrusive thought, and we keep those to ourselves. We've been through a lot together, haven't we? Yeah, we have. I've been wearing this hat for 5 years. But look how far we've come. We have a beautiful home and a thriving family. It's all I've ever dreamed of and more. And we're poor now because I bought a golden clock. I spent our life savings on a golden clock. I'm sorry. Is that Krobus? Oh, where are you taking Krobus? Well, gamers, that's the Doom Marathon. The Doom Casual Jog. I will not lie to you, I was a little skeptical with going into like Doom 3 because I was like, I don't think anybody gives a shit, but I'm really glad that I stuck through with it and I actually completed a marathon for once. Look at me, I actually did a marathon. I actually played every single game like I said I would. It took me a little bit. YouTube Let's Play, thanks for watching all of the Doom. Woo! Oh my God, gamer! I think that should be everything. Gold steak, 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 gold steak.
Just really difficult to drive. Very easy to fly off. Burr here very far in the front with his shield. It's gonna run out before the finish line, but
Talking about that's why he's the GOAT.
Nice, they needed that. They're in 12th in the standings. They needed that first place. That's huge for them. Pop off, Burr.
great stuff by Burr there. He's got the energy. He knows he's down, but he's not out. Proving to himself, kind of giving himself that confidence boost.
Yeah, this is... Oh, I just wanted to hear what he had. First place in the sweat lobby is what he said. And, you know, that does give you a little extra energy when you're achieving that.
3 minutes left. Just take the nice and slow. Got a dodge proc on that. I almost just murdered him. I got lucky from the days there. One hit.
We're down to 25. Content laser. Content laser. Come on, Burr.
Come on, no, you don't use the magic. Just hit him. Just hit him.
Ah, let's go.
Bro, this has been a lot of close fights. This is only the first round.
Absolute cinema.
Oh boy, how many is that?
All right, I survived the first round. That's good. We got to do that 3 more times. Jesus Christ. Those are all the events that I could honestly think of. We have Stardew Valley Perfection, which everybody loves Stardew Valley. You guys can thank A1 for that happening. I think they gifted like 10 subs or something. There was some goal to go back to Stardew Valley this year and get perfection. I don't remember fully what the goal was, but I think A1 probably funded it. So big shout out to A1 for making that nominee happen. The caption was wrong for the last one. I messed up. I'm only human, man. I'm only human. But yeah, we did 100% Stardew Valley, one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not much of a cozy gamer. You see, I'm kind of edgy and I smoke cigarettes and I wear sunglasses inside because I'm cool. But people think I'm a douchebag. But we like a good cozy Stardew Valley here every once in a while. And now the joke is, when are we doing it on Xbox? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, Stardew Valley is fantastic. We love Stardew Valley. The Doom Marathon wasn't anything too crazy in terms of an event. But for me, as a streamer, I have promised marathons in the past. And I will admit, I have struggled to keep those marathons actually going. One of the only other marathons that I did actually complete was the Batman Arkham Marathon. That was an event, one of the top events last year in the 2024 Burrgles. But the Doom Marathon was big for me because Doom has like 8 main series games. There's Doom, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 64, Doom 2016, Doom the Dark Ages, and Doom Eternal plus Doom Eternal DLC. It has a lot. And as a content creator, it can be kind of hard to power through a game if you know the view count is bad, especially at my size and my income level. And Doom is one of those games that 90% of the time, the view count was low as shit. The chat was slow as shit, and that's fine. Not every game will hit. But doing a marathon like that can be demoralizing and tough on the mental game. So to me, conquering that mental game and actually beating every single Doom game, which I thought was fantastic. Every Doom game is incredible in their own way. That was big for me because, you wake up and you're going to play a game that's not really going to perform that well, and it might not be a YouTube video. So it's like, Jesus Christ, I gotta fucking wake up and do this. But conquering Doom was big for me because it was just hard, man. It was hard, but I did it. It took like 3 months, but I did it. Yeah, I got to get back on that Doom video. I stopped making the Doom video. I have 2 games left to write about, and then I have a video I can make. But then there's the Balatro Gold Stake. We had, that was another sub incentive, which going into 2026, I don't think I'm going to have any sub incentives because the economy is in shambles, and I assume none of us have any fucking money, and I don't feel like making you guys... Here's the thing. With sub incentives, most of the time, it's something I want to do. Most of the time, it's something I want to do. So why the fuck should I have you pay for something I want to do on my stream? Why? So sub incentives are basically going to be gone in 2026. I don't intend on having any sub incentives unless it's something absolutely crazy. I do like money, but I wish... I am trying to work towards a goal where you guys can sub if you want to, and I really hope you stay subbed no matter what I end up doing in this next year, because I don't know what this next year is going to bring. And I greatly appreciate the people that do sub and support, but I never want people to feel obligated to sub. I don't want to come into every stream saying, yeah, guys, I got no fucking money. Oh, man, I'm broke as shit. Oh, man, we need 30 gifted subs if we want to keep this boat running. I don't want to do that because that's not fun. That's what we call Debbie Downing, and we're not Debbie Downers. We're the opposite of Debbie Downers. I was trying to think of a name that starts with U, and all I got was Ulysses, and I think that was a Civil War general, and I'm not fucking saying that. But I don't want to come in here saying, guys, I need 30 gifted subs because blah, 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 blah. But being able to do the Doom Marathon was big for me. So, yeah. And then we had the Balatro. The Balatro Gold Stakes was incredibly fun. That was one of the last incentives that we ever had Twitch actually came into my chat. Twitch has been coming into random chats and dropping 100 gifted subs. Not to my fucking ass. But they came into my chat, and of course, instead of giving me free money like they give to all their other giant streamers that they like to do that on Twitter to, they were like, hey, if you guys give 20 subs, we'll match it. Okay, why don't you just give me the 20 subs? But either way, I thought they were a bot and told them to fuck off. But we got the 20 subs, Twitch gifted 20, and we did Balatro gold stakes on every deck. That took about 120 hours. It was worth every minute. Big L on Twitch's part for doing that, but overall, it did lead to an incredible marathon of Balatroing, and Balatro is a game I absolutely love. It has become one of my favorites as well. And then we have the Twitch rivals Sonic Race and Cross Worlds, which... No, Twitch hasn't been back since. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds for Twitch Rivals. I am always honored to get invited to something like Twitch Rivals because... A, I don't have a lot of friends. Usually you have to know people to get into these events. I don't have a lot of friends. And B, I'm not really good at any of the games Twitch Rivals has shows on. I have friends. I don't have a crazy amount of friends that can be like, yo, get this guy in. I got a few here and there. But I got invited to Twitch Rivals, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and I'm dog shit at racing games. I'm terrible at them. And for some reason, Twitch threw me into the sweaty lobby of people that are speedrunners and completionists, and I guess bald, because I don't think there was a single bald person in the goddamn the casual lobby. I got thrown into the sweaty lobby and got 11th place because I sucked, but I did win one race, so I have that going for me. And then there was also the Hades 2 Twitch Rivals, which that was a speedrun event, and I knew that going in. Halion, good friend of the stream. There's a good friend of the stream right there. Halion invited me into the casual lobby, or to the speedrun of Hades 2 Twitch Rivals, which we did win. We did beat the final boss in one of them. That Twitch Rivals got so goddamn hard. But that was also another highlight of the year. And all of those events have been a good showcase of what this stream can be. So the final category is Event of the Year. And the winner of this, community voted, final event of the Burrgles goes... I don't know the percentage because Cap didn't write it down, but the final event of the year is Perfection in Stardew Valley. Congratulations to Stardew Valley winning the best event of the year. Based on the Twitch reaction when I saw you guys talking about it when it was showing the clips, that's not really surprising, but that will do it on the Burrgles. The 2025 Burrgles, those were all 14 categories. Lil Son resubbed for 90 months saying, this is amazing, let's get 20 gifted subs. I don't know the percentage on this one, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the Burrgles 2025. Let's hope and pray that I'm still a full-time creator next year. And thank you for watching the Burrgles, everybody. Until next year.
Choo choo.